Well, early on, it started out, I was actually a child in Head Start at the age of 3 and 4. And so early on, I came to see the benefit of community action agencies and Head Start agencies and economic opportunity agencies and what they could do for a family. Growing up, I always tell everybody that I grew up on the floor of a DHS office, and my mother was a social worker, and we were heavily involved in the social work community and child welfare community, and even having brothers and sisters that were foster children, kind of in and out of my house, and also in our school. And, early on, I got to be the person that really was able to be involved in individuals' lives that had a terrible situation or just currently had a lack of opportunity. And so I see that was revolved around that and grew up in that lifestyle. So once I had the opportunity to work for a community action agency, I kind of realized what all they did and what all opportunity they created. And it's really just been my life's mission to make sure and continue to create those opportunities. And so the wonderful thing about community action, even from its inception, is it really had that forethought to say, we want to build things that are driven by individuals that it's going to serve. And that's just been a huge pull for me to continue to be there. And it's the old saying, what you do for us without us is not truly for us. And I think the community action really gets into that model to say, no, we want everybody to be a part of in whatever we're going to create and the opportunities that we're going to put out in front of people. And so that's what's driven me to be it. And it's who I am to the core. I laugh all the time and tell people I grew up in a house full of social workers. And so no matter how much I try to deny it, it's always going to be there. And it's just what drives me to get up every day and get back after it. So I'm just lucky to have had that life growing up and had those opportunities to see what our work does every day to affect people. I'm going on my 12th year now of being in community action and more years in nonprofit and economic development in general. It's that we constantly see that there's more work to be done. Just here in the recent years, and we've seen social injustices have been brought back to the forefront, once again, and how that is so intertwined with ensuring that we create opportunity and economic ability of families and social justice of policies and procedures and the way that we operate as communities, as states, and as a country. And so there's so much more work to still be done. And I believe that the model that community action has formed really is the true opportunity for success. I've been blessed to be involved with national associations and state associations across the country, and the leadership that has been in this network is you don't see anywhere else. And so the experiences of people that have been doing this work for over 50 years is experiences that are just amazing and really want to be able to take the opportunity to learn from. And so I just keep coming back every day, just blessed by the opportunities to be a part of other activists' life, other individuals that show up every day to try to make somebody else's life better. And so that you can't get better than that. So it's been an excellent road, and I don't see any signs of slowing down in the future. Yeah, so in my career, I've worked at agencies in multiple states and also spent some time in DC as well. And I really started looking at what skill set I have around development, and also being a master level Roma trainer and serving on the Roma board in its inception. Is I really started to see the skill set that I had and what the opportunity was. And you ask around the network, and you always hear great things about both California's size and their diversity of their agencies, and when you look at the 60 members across the state and uniquely what they do and how they serve their communities, it's just an excellent opportunity. I believe that there is a chance for us to really expand what we're able to do to make our agency stronger. And at the end of the day, that's what I want to be able to do. And I think this is a great fit. I look really excited about, or I am really excited about, excuse me, the opportunities that we have to expand not only what we do, but to make sure that everybody understands just how great California and CalCAPA really is, and the wonderful things that we produce day in and day out. So. Yeah, kind of like what I just briefly touched on a minute ago. It's really about the diversity of the agencies. In my short time already speaking to a lot of the executive directors and other staffs at the agency, what I realize is there's just some amazing creativity in the things that we've been able to build that really are going to have a huge lasting impact on the families that we serve. So there's so much diversity across the state in how we build programs and how we build staffs and how we deliver a product. And this is it's just a wonderful place to be. There's no two agencies alike, but I will say that we do a lot of the similar things because we're all trying to reach some of the same goals overall. And so just having a group of folks that I get to spend every day with doing such things, I'm really excited about. So that's going to be a lot of fun. You know, watching what I've been able to do in the agencies and in the companies that I've been with, really see people's lives change. You know, the motto that we're all about is changing lives. And when you see something that you've built, that you've created from a piece of paper and some words on a paper, and then you see the money come into that, and you see that drastically changed people's lives, you know, 15, 20 years later, and they come back and say, hey, 10 years ago, when you were in East Kentucky, you did this, and this is where I'm at in life. And I think that's been extremely beneficial. Real directly, I was executive director of an agency in Arkansas, and it was an agency that struggled at the time and was going through a lot of transitions. And so being able to come in and turn that agency over and really create expanded opportunity in a very rural Delta part of Arkansas is something I'm really, really proud about. Where I'm leaving in Mississippi, we've been able to take an agency that has had a lot of successes and really move it in to the next century and move it into the next decade using mass amounts of technology and being able to show that we create wonderful, wonderful chances for people to be successful. But what I'm really most proud about is being able to understand and see our families and to be able to stand up every day and advocate for systems that do work and opportunities and things and funding and ways that we need to be able to make sure that we create justices for our families so that they have the opportunity to be successful. And so constantly throughout my career, I've been able to articulate very well when things need to be done, and I don't shy away from that. And it's that moment to where you've got to stand up and be able to say, no, these are the things that we've got to do, and these are the opportunities we got to give people and the access we've got to give people so that we can create change. And so that's something I can lay my head down to the pillow every night and be really proud about. I try to run as much as I can. That really helps create that work-life balance. It's not something I'm good at, but I am able to make it. And the furthest I'm going now is half marathons, but I enjoy all hiking and biking and as I said, running and swimming and anything outdoor is really, really exciting. The other guilty pleasure of mine is barbecuing, and so I'm pretty good around a smoker. So we'll have to see if it holds up to California barbecue. So maybe I can bring some of that Southeast flavor to the community. So we'll see how I hold up on that, but that's something I really enjoy doing as well. Yeah, what is there not to do in California? So I'm really obviously excited about the things I just mentioned, which would be being able to get out and ski, get to skiing real quick, to be able to hike real easy, to get to the ocean fairly simple, and really experience that. Really just being in the culture of California, especially looking at the diversity of Sacramento, and being able to be a part of that experience. And probably take a little time and get up to wine country at some point. I'm just really excited about the chance to get out and get to know everybody. One of the things that we've already had conversations with the staff and with the board is, it's my job to make sure that I understand all our members. To make sure I understand what it is you need out of us, what we can help you achieve, and how we can better or the best way possible to make sure that we're making your agency successful, which really helps make sure that your families have all the opportunities that they need. I'm really excited about getting there and getting started. We've been hustling and getting after, getting myself acclimated to all the information that we need. So the next step is just reaching out to each one of you. And I'll be doing that to make sure that you can express anything that you need to me. And I want to take a minute and just really say thank you to John Wilson and the work that he did and all the effort that he put in to help stabilize the organization and set up what we're able to do. So that's to go very noted. And I look forward, and I just really want to thank you guys for entrusting me to come on board and be your next leader.